Hello everyone. So I thought I would make a video today explaining that I am going to be doing NaNoWriMo, which I am so excited about. If you don't know what NaNoWriMo is, it is I don't know if I could call it an event, but it's a thing where every November, people that just want to write, people that are trying to write novels, it doesn't really matter. It's called NaNoWriMo for National Novel Writing Month. And, people just take the entire month of November to try and write every day. And technically you win NaNoWriMo. You win NaNoWriMo if you write 50,000 words. Last year was my first time participating, and I didn't care about the 50,000 words. I was just using it as motivation to write because with my daily schedule of work and school, I could not write in 2 weeks and not even notice sometimes. So, I just use it as motivation to write. So instead of 50,000 words this year, I think each year that I'm doing it, I'm just gonna try to beat my previous year's goal. So last year, the amount that I made it to was 7,250 words. And so this year, I'm gonna try to make it past 7,250 words, maybe even make it to 8,000 words. Which would be really exciting. I just use it to motivate myself to write. This year I'm going to be working on my first book and my second book. My first book, as you all know, is in the editing process, so that most likely maybe it won't even count because it might end up, by the time I'm done editing, it might end up with less words than it actually had to begin with, because right now I'm still in the editing stage of oh, this phrase doesn't work, or this is, the wrong grammar, or you misspelt this word. So I might not even be able to count that, but I'm going to use that, and then I'm going to use it as NaNoWriMo as an excuse to keep writing on my second book, really hardcore, and just get everything out. I kind of have an outline because there's so much going on in my head for it, because it's a 4-book series, that is writing an outline, even if it's just 2 sentences per chapter, would be really good. So I did write down an outline. So in chapter 1, this is the premise of what should happen. Chapter 2, chapter 3. So I'm going to use that kind of as a guideline, because I'm undoubtedly going to run into writer's block. I have started my second book, so I'm not going to count the words that I've already written. Once November 1st hits, I'm gonna, say I have 24,000 words on my second book. I'm okay, so by the end of November, if I end up with 32,000 words, I subtract 24,000 words from that, because I already had that before November. So I'm really excited, and I cannot wait. In my next video will probably be at the end of November. I will kind of make process videos where I'm filming while I'm writing, or be November 2nd, I have written 582 words. And it's November 10th, I've written 10,000 words. I don't know. My goal is just to get to 8,000 pretty much, so I don't even know if I'm gonna get to 10,000, but we shall see. And I'll try to make it a little bit more interesting, so we'll see how that goes.